Hey guys, this is EckhartsLadder. Hello and welcome to another Star Wars Legends lore video. Now today's upload will probably be on the shorter side, as is the case with a lot of uploads in January, so if you want more EckhartsLadder content, I will be streaming some squadrons over on my gaming channel X2 sometime tonight with a full squad. We're practicing for the upcoming Squadrons Major next month, cash prize and everything. Anyway, today's video was inspired by my podcast, TapCaf Transmission. In TapCaf Transmissions, we read and discuss Star Wars books, and right now we're reading the Young Jedi Knights series. I really enjoy these books. They're very, very simple, but they're fun, and they were actually my introduction into Star Wars Legends as a kid. Not only are they a little bit zany in their own right, sometimes the Young Jedi Knights books also make reference to other areas of Star Wars Legends, and in particular, the Jedi Academy trilogy, given the fact that Kevin J. Anderson wrote both. So, in the Jedi Academy, we're introduced to the Maw installation. The Maw installation was a secret Imperial research facility hidden within the Maw black hole cluster. The Maw installation was completely cut off from the rest of the galaxy and only re-entered the fold after the Battle of Endor, when the Imperial scientists and military personnel working there didn't even realize that Palpatine had been killed. This secrecy was because of the incredible projects being worked in the Maw installation. Projects which, put simply, were incredibly overpowered even by Star Wars standards. We'll be discussing a few of them today, but the one that needs most of our attention is the quantum crystalline armor, which itself was a part of the ludicrously strong Sun Crusher. So on a weaponry side, the Sun Crusher really didn't have much going for it. I mean, it could destroy an entire solar system, but that's it. And yeah, you heard me right. With the Sun Crusher's resonance torpedoes, it could basically cause a star to explode, hence the name Sun Crusher. But not only could it do that while being the size of a fighter, it was also nigh indestructible. That's where the quantum crystalline armor comes in. The Sun Crusher and various other ships we'll talk about in a minute were coated or made out of quantum crystalline armor, which by all accounts was completely impervious to conventional types of damage. On a durability side, the Sun Crusher literally rammed through the bridge of a Star Destroyer and survived without much difficulty, but also took a shot from a prototype Death Star's super laser. The shot glanced off the Sun Crusher, but the thing was completely fine, which is, well, crazy. However, as I mentioned, the Sun Crusher was not the only ship equipped with quantum crystalline armor. Another, albeit less known example, was the Shadow Chaser, a shuttle used by the Second Imperium. The Second Imperium being an Imperial resurgence group created just before the Yuuzhan Vong War. So the Shadow Chaser was not only made out of quantum crystalline armor, but was also made to be super stealthy. So you have an indestructible ship, which is also incredibly stealthy. And a lot of the early Young Jedi Knights books are basically fighting for the Shadow Chaser because, of course, it first belongs to the Shadow Academy, then it's stolen by Luke's new Jedi Order. They use it for a long time, and the Shadow Academy tries to steal it back. Lando Calrissian also used rigs and elevators made of quantum crystalline armor as a part of his mining operation at the Yavin gas giant, basically because the armor would allow it to survive such massive pressures and being knocked around. Which is unsurprising because the Sun Crusher itself also spent some time within the Yavin gas giant. So it's a little bit surprising given how effective quantum crystalline armor is that it didn't see more use throughout the galaxy. It's pretty limited to these applications. The Dark Empire made their own very strong armor and shielding, but it seemed to be based on different science. And it is admittedly a little bit surprising. Quantum crystalline armor, as the name suggests, doesn't seem to be based off of any sort of rare material, but rather the method by which the armor itself is actually made, how the layers are put together at an atomic level. So with the proper research, this does seem like something which could have been replicated by the New Republic or the Empire, which seems like was happening because Lando Calrissian has quantum crystalline armor used in his mining operation. The quantum crystalline armor was not the only technology that came from the Maw installation, which seemingly showed the Empire's Starwar's understanding of crystal structures, I guess. We also have the Metal Crystal Phase Shifter, a weapon that appears also in the Jedi Academy trilogy. The Metal Crystal Phase Shifter, the MCPS, sort of the opposite of the Quantum Crystalline armor. Instead of using technology and an understanding of very small things to make something stronger, it uses that understanding to tear it apart. The Metal Crystal Phase Shifter can bypass the shields of a capital ship and basically breaks apart the metal of the ship's hull, destroying it and of course causing the ship to be destroyed as well. We only really see this in the Jedi Academy trilogy used against a single Corellian corvette, but it destroys it quite easily. But later on in Legacy of the Force, we actually see the Maw Irregular Fleet, as used by Admiral Dalla, outfitted with crystal phase shifters, which completely threw the battle into disarray. A battle, by the way, which is arguably already the most complex in Star Wars history. From what I remember, after that battle, Dalla basically scraps the experimental weapons from the Maw Irregular Fleet and gives them more conventional weaponry, but it's just another example of how everything that came out of the Maw installation was just incredibly ridiculous and overpowered. But guys, that's all I have for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, be safe, have a good one, and may the Force be with you.